In this video, I'm ranking the movies I consider to be the 10 best movies I've seen in my home theater. My rankings are completely subjective. These movies capture everything I want in the home theater experience. Every aspect of audio, every aspect of video, the production value and presentation, and how good the movie itself is. It doesn't have to be the best at anything, just a good overall experience. At number 10 is Ad Astra. I really didn't see this one coming. This was a surprise to me. Great shots in this movie. I love the pacing. The story just flows from one scene to the next. Not especially fast, but not slow. There's a chase scene on the moon, and the opening scene with the space tower are two standout scenes in this movie in both terms of audio and video quality. There are a few scenes that will give your subwoofer some work. I was very impressed. The rocket launches absolutely shook my room. And then that opening scene on the space tower, the bass hits suddenly and super hard. So if you're like me and you run your subwoofer just a bit hotter, just be mindful of that. Good separation between the speakers, lots of subtle sounds coming from individual speakers. I liked hearing all the sounds from the interior of the spacecrafts. The Atmos is active and really helps with the immersive feel, and all the audio up front in the foreground all come through fine. Video quality is good. It's not razor sharp, but plenty of good detail. I really like the look of this movie. At number 9 is Tenet. This is a really good movie in classic Nolan. Great tone, great cinematic shots, monster bass, powerful epic score, good actors, and a deep, complex story. This presents extremely well in a home theater. It feels like a big movie. It feels like a blockbuster cinematic presentation. I really like the movie itself. Good action, good acting, good pacing, good story. The video quality is very clean and lots of detail. Audio, again, classic Nolan. The upfront audio, voices and such in the foreground is good. The score, sound effects, and bass are outstanding. Number 8 is Avengers Infinity War. I remember seeing Avengers Infinity War when it came out at my local commercial theater, and after I thought to myself, it's a shame that I will never see this movie in a theater again or have this experience again. And that was when the seed was planted. I wanted a home theater, and I committed to the idea. This is such an epic movie, so grand in scale. It's clearly a blockbuster. This movie was made to be enjoyed in a theater. A lot of big, cool looking shots, super colorful movie, lots of bold colors, tons of contrast and pop. It's very clean, good detail. The audio is immersive, very clear. Bass is good, not super deep, but it can pound. Number 7 is Avengers. While Infinity War is my favorite Marvel movie, The Avengers is a better overall home theater presentation. Very good detailed and visually looks absolutely beautiful. Tons of color, great contrast. The picture pops. Video quality is an easy 10 for me. Audio is really good, pretty immersive mix, decent separation. It's all clear and clean. The bass is good. Not crazy deep, but definitely plenty of rumble in this movie. Number 6 is Edge of Tomorrow. This movie is a fun ride. I really like the humor, the action, and the pacing. I like the story a lot, but it could be a bit more polished. Video quality is very good. This is a good-looking movie, and I like the look of the bright on darker elements through the movie. Lots of contrast and pop. I give the video quality, really, it's close to a 10 for me. I love the style and tone. Sound is coming through individual speakers, including the Atmos channels. I could hear the clear separation, lots of movement, and my subwoofer got a workout and a half. This is a good one. Number 5 is A Quiet Place. Audio is where this movie shines. It's a 10. I feel like a lot of attention and care was given to the audio mix. There isn't a lot of dialogue, so the natural sounds of scenes have to be present and fill that space, and the atmosphere is there. Even though it's quiet, I could hear the airiness of some scenes, and I could hear all the little background sounds. I could hear something overhead or something to my right, while there's different subtle sound coming from my left. And when something loud hits, it's big and impactful. Big time immersion in this movie. I mentioned this in an earlier video. It's a masterful audio mix. Video-wise, there is a little bit of softness. This movie looks good, however. There's a very theater-like cinematic look. The movie itself feels original, very well written, and superb acting. I like the tension and the story progression. Number 4 is Pacific Rim. This movie is one of my favorite home theater movies, and it's one of my favorite movies in general. For me, it flips all those little switches. It's fun, it's cool, and I can watch this movie over and over and still enjoy it. Audio is clear and clean, movement through those speakers are good, Atmos channels deliver. The bass isn't going ultra low, but my sub definitely gets a workout when this movie's playing. I like everything about the video quality. It's clean, it's clear, lots of contrast and great detail, tons of highlights against darker elements, and the bold, colorful lights through the darker parts of some scenes are stunning. Number 3 is Blade Runner. This movie is excellent across the board. It's really a complete movie to me. Audio, video, tone, pacing, story, acting, the shots, all outstanding. It can be a bit of a slow burn, but I like it and it's well done. Number 2 is Top Gun Maverick. I mentioned in my review of this movie, Top Gun Maverick is a must-have. It delivers on everything I want to experience when I watch a movie in my home theater. First and foremost, it's a good movie. I love the story, the acting, the pacing, the cinematography. Everything about this movie is well done. Then there's the attention and awareness to provide an audio mix that suits the movie, immerses the audience, and is one of the best I've experienced from a movie. The cinematography and those shots are just outstanding on a large display. And on top of that, the video quality itself is super clean, super sharp, super detailed. Number 1 is Godzilla, King of Monsters. The experience I have when I watch this movie in my home theater is one of the very reasons I built this room. All the time, all the effort, all the expense, it's worth it. This movie to me is the best home theater movie. The shots in this movie look incredible on a massive screen. Video quality is good, plenty of detail. Audio is on a whole other level. Bass dives super deep and absolutely pounds. Great separation of sound between speakers. Very clean and clear audio in the foreground and background. Audio is a solid 10. And it's an entertaining watch. I really like this movie. If ever there was a movie to both showcase your home theater and enjoy the movie itself, this is the movie. So that's my list. List some of your favorite home theater movies in the comments section below, and please like and subscribe.